Well, good morning to you, good morning. Friday, 2nd of June. 2nd of June already, 2023. Goodness gracious, where does time go? Ah dear, I did shoot some video yesterday and little bits the day before, but it didn't really amount to much. Yeah, we'll make up for that today, I think. There's things to do, things to look at. You know, this gorgeous rose, just isn't that absolutely wonderful? You know, if you're feeling a little bit down in the dumps, I'm not, by the way, but if you are, coming and just looking at that, you know, the new little flowers that are, I don't know quite what colour you'd call that. Yes. One or two dead heads need taking out of that. And then there's this wonderful, wonderful peony. Pivoine in French. Isn't that just fantastic? Wildflowers and roses. Too many weeds, but a bit at a time we have been tackling those. They take a lot of tackling. Yes, we've also started thinking about tackling some grass, but a lot more to do with that. And I think as we go, we're going to be looking at some of the orchids, wondering if I should lift them. That's a cone orchid. You know, these are wild orchids. And there's another cone orchid there. They are wonderful. I spotted earlier, and of course, as is always the case with these things, you can never find them when you want them. Some little bee orchids. Yes, things to do, lots of things to do. And of course the farming doesn't do itself. You know, we've got tomato plants racing up their poles with flowers on. I'm interested what these tomatoes are going to look like. They're supposed to be blue. That will be interesting. I think that will be interesting. Courgette plants. Oh yes, I know, Grandma. Yes, you... Ah dear. What? Is there something I can do for you? Yes, we're going to have a reasonable number of courgettes, which is wonderful. I can only eat one courgette a day. I think there may be some beneficiaries of a surplus. And peas. Last night I had peas with my... What did I have last night? Do you know, sometimes you struggle to remember, don't you? I had belly pork, boiled potatoes and peas, which was rather wonderful. I'm going to have a surplus of peas this weekend. And yeah, the leeks, they're coming on. Leeks are strange. I know how many I planted and some just simply seem to disappear. Oh well. Again, with leeks, I can only eat one a day when they're fully grown. And look at that, tomatoes. these particular tomatoes, when they're fully grown, they're huge. That will be good. Again, for a short period I'm going to have a surplus of tomatoes. Not a problem, because I do know people who eat. And the firewood fairy has been doing something strange. Yeah. Dead branches in trees can be a danger, and sometimes they need a little bit of persuading, and it's much better if they fall when no one is underneath them. So yeah, the firewood fairy has been actively doing stuff. Always useful. And the sun, of course, is now illuminating the school building. It's the old school building. The big bit of it is actually now a house. It has been a school. It is a house. What it was before it was a school, I don't know. It's a wonderful building, isn't it? I have been told that by the style of the architecture it is a very, very old house. But, you know, I don't know. I'm just an ignorant foreigner, really. And these roses, well, they're wonderful. And the thing about these roses is they cost me nothing. These are the result of taking cuttings. And it isn't necessary to go and deliberately take cuttings. Rose bushes need trimming and tidying. And, well, getting rid of rose trimmings and tidyings is a problem. So you strike a few cuttings, and then, given time, you end up with gorgeous displays. Yeah, lots to do. And as you should all know by now, this is interesting. The cat casually wandering across the garden is a visitor. Nothing to do with me, this cat, but he's decided that he likes walking in my garden. Yes, things to do. Starts with tea, of course. Well, actually, second tea.